I'm Danny Epperson at the majestic Commodore Theater in downtown Portsmouth. Thanks for joining me for WHRO Cinema 15's presentation of Alfred Hitchcock's 1955 classic, To Catch a Thief. In 1953, Cary Grant announced he was retiring from acting. He'd been in a career slump and at 50 had grown weary of maintaining the notorious Cary Grant image. But when Alfred Hitchcock called about a new film, Grant agreed to hear him out. Grant had already made a lot of money starring in two of Hitchcock's pictures, Suspicion in 1941 and Notorious in 1946. They met poolside over lunch. Hitchcock gave him the elevator pitch for To Catch a Thief. A retired jewel thief accused in a series of heists has to catch the real robber to prove his innocence. Grant reluctantly agreed to read the screenplay and warned the director not to get his hopes up. Hitchcock, true to form, saved the twists and hook for the end of the meal, telling Grant that, quote, Grace Kelly has agreed to play the girl and a good part of the picture will be shot on the Riviera. Grant decided that working with Grace Kelly along the exquisite French coastline was better than retirement.
There would be hardly any point in trying to bluff you.
Hitchcock said making To Catch a Thief was a mental break from the darker films he had made, considering it a light-hearted romantic comedy. Some people think it was his way of getting a paid vacation. Whatever the reason, this movie is great fun. We'll talk about the 24-year-old Grace Kelly after the movie. But for now, lock up your jewelry and hit the lights. Get ready for Alfred Hitchcock's To Catch a Thief. That's a great film, and I love that last line, "Oh, mother will love it up here." When Grace Kelly made this movie in 1953, she was just 24. To Catch a Thief was released in 1955 and would be the last film the actress made with Hitchcock. Who could have predicted that as a result of this film, Grace Kelly would marry the Prince of Monaco? The two met at the Cannes Film Festival in '55, had a whirlwind courtship, and married in 1956. Prince Rainier didn't feel that acting was befitting of a princess and requested that Kelly give up her career. Alfred Hitchcock quipped that he was very happy that Grace has found herself such a good part. One of the film's most unforgettable scenes was when Frances and John take a thrilling drive along the winding road in a sapphire blue Sunbeam Alpine convertible. 26 years later, this same road would become unforgettable for a different reason. On September 13, 1982, while driving back to Monaco from her country home, Grace Kelly suffered a stroke, lost control of the car, and died the next night at the hospital. At her funeral, Cary Grant said, "You know, I just love Grace Kelly, not because she was a princess, not because she was an actress, not because she was my friend, but because she was just about the nicest lady I ever met." Alfred Hitchcock had the same warm feelings for her and considered Kelly his favorite actress. I guess you could say she was a woman aptly named Grace. I'm Danny Epperson, and I will see you next week for WHRO Cinema 15 and another classic movie.